Okay, this is video number 12 for violin and viola players. And in this video, you're going to learn the bow hold, but you're not going to learn it with your bow. What you need today is a straw, and I'm hoping that you have one at home. If not, try to get one within the next day or so you can practice with the straw. You can use a pencil for now, that would be okay, but I'll show you in a little bit why the straw is preferable. If you open in page number 7 to your book, it actually, page 7 of your book, sorry, it actually tells you to do a pencil hold, okay? They're using a pencil, like I said, a pencil is okay, but the straw is what I prefer to use. Now, I understand all of these little steps, and I used to teach with all of these steps. I have found them not to be the most helpful. Some kids get a great bow hold out of this, but I had a lot of kids that were getting really tense, horrible bow holds. And so I choose a different way. The reason I had you open to this page is because there is something I do really like about this little section of your book, and that is this picture down here at the bottom. That final product, yes, that's good. We want to go with that. So that's why I had you doing this. If you want to try all these steps and you feel like you end up with a good bow hold with doing these steps, absolutely do that, because I have had it work for quite a few students. However, I've been a little bit more successful with these other two methods. Now, a bow hold is a lot more complicated than you would like for it to be quite honest with you. First of all, we have to have a good combination of strength and flexibility and being with a relaxed hold as well. And the relaxed part is why I use a straw, because I had some students back when I first started teaching that would have these bow holds that looked just like the picture. And I thought they had these great bow holds. And then when we started bowing, they sounded really harsh and kind of scratchy and kind of bad, to be honest with you. If I had realized that they were being really tense, I could have fixed that. This is why I prefer the straw to begin with, because the straw will show if you're being really tense. So if you can get a straw, it's an excuse to go to, Chick-fil-A or Sonic or McDonald's or whatever. If you can get a straw, please. If not, a pencil will work for now, but please, when you practice in the future, try to get a straw so that you know that you're not being tense, because the last thing we want is for you to have a horrible scratchy sound when you start bowing eventually, all right? So the method that I like to use, there's just a couple of things. First of all, when you're holding your bow, it touches in a couple of specific places. So I want you to look at your hand and look at the lines that you have on your hand. That's where your fingers bend. These are the lines I'm talking about right here. You have like one right here, one here, and one here, okay? Now, where I want the bow to touch, or eventually the bow, right now the straw, is going to be in between the middle in between these two lines on first, second, and third finger. But then on your pinky, it's going to go on the tip. Now, if you want to draw like I am on my fingers, you can. I would very strongly suggest you use a dry erase marker, not a permanent marker, because it'll be on there for a while. Okay, so a couple of things. The bow is going to be held in your right hand. So we're going to be holding the straw in the right hand. For now, though, hold it in your left hand, okay, because we're going to form our shape with our right hand. All I want you to do is just kind of swing your arm nice and relaxed here, and then bring it up like you're sleepwalking or like you're a zombie. Now, I want you to notice, I'm going to turn sideways, you can stay where you are. Look at the natural curve that I have in my fingers. I'm not like this, okay? We have natural curve in our fingers. And look at how my thumb naturally kind of comes in this way. We're going to work with that natural shape of your hand to get a good relaxed bow hold, okay? So take your straw, and this is your right hand that we're doing, okay? I hope we got right from left correct. This is in your right hand. Take your straw and place it back right where I just said it was going to touch. So remember on those 3 lines, okay? Place it in between those 2 lines on your hand, and then put your pinky on the tip. And the last thing we're going to do, take your thumb, and I want you to bend it and put it behind your middle finger, your second finger. See that? Okay, now check your hand out, see if it looks like mine. This is the view from the front. Here's the side. See how my thumb is bent and there's a hole right here? Okay, let's look at the other side. Here's the front again. Look at the other side. Okay, check yourself out. Now, once you've done that, shake it out. Try it again. If this method is not working for you, I want you to try something else. Okay, take your straw in your left hand again. And with your right hand, flip it over. And you see the lines on your hand. Take your straw and just place it in the right place. Okay, like this. Whoops. Like that. All right. Place it the right way. Bring your thumb around. Second finger, you can see that it's bent. Flip it over. And pinky on the top. Now this is my second favorite way of teaching, and I'll tell you why. A lot of times when people do this way, they end up with this in their bow hold. Do you see that? That's not good. We want the wrist up. That's why I like the sleepwalking zombie method kind of thing, okay? The method in your book can work too, because it's got a hanging down kind of thing, and that's okay as well, but again, we get tension sometimes with that. Whatever you got to do to get this shape, that's what I want you to use, whichever method. Now, it's going to take you longer than it did me. So pause the video, rewind it, watch it again, figure out which method you like the best. Try it, try it, try it, do it again, do it again, do it again. Okay? Relax, shake it out, do it again. At some point in your life, this will become natural. And hopefully, the habits that you're creating are good habits. We don't want any bad habits like this. We don't want to be holding our bow like this. Oh my gosh, you would sound so awful and scratchy. I can't tell you who exactly figured out that this is how we hold our bow to be able to play fast, to play strong, to play soft, to play beautifully, to be able to do all these things, to be able to do smooth and sharp and all sorts of different things, but someone has figured that this is the right balance that we need to be able to do all of the different kinds of sounds that we want to be able to get from our instrument. So incredibly important, bow hold, incredibly important. So make sure you're following that, make sure you can get the picture of that, do it several times until you feel comfortable with it. You're gonna be practicing bow holds every single day.